Today we will learn Advanced Feature Part 3. First tool, Add Outline. But its button is. There are 3 shortcuts to the Add Outline. First, its properties need to be set. By selecting Badger with Line Fill, here we draw a line. Now, let's apply Central Fill to this. Let's set its column width to 1 mm. Here 2 outlines have been made according to 1 mm. If we want to make it with line fill, then, so you can make it using Add Outline. Set up the property first. Right-click on Add Outline. So its parameter will open here. Then whatever offset we have to keep here, the distance between the 2 lines is needed. We have to apply in offset. Here we apply 1 mm. Then how many outlines you need at once? You will have to apply that number of outlines. Here, if you want 1, you will write 1. If you want 2, you will write 2. Then there is the option of same color. We need an outline of the same color as the drawing we have made. We'll use same color for that. Then, the second option is Add Inside. For example, we have drawn a circle here. To add lines inside this circle or on the outside. If you want the lines inside the circle, you need to keep Add Inside on. If you want outside side, then turn it off. Then there is an option Stitch Type. There are 3 options inside it. The first is Central Satin, Satin Fill, and Line Fill. So in the central file, like we give column width here. In the same way, we will set column width and stitch spacing here too. Then, the second option is Line Value. In line value, stitch length will come. From here you can select whatever style you want. At present, we apply 2 mm stitch length here. Now, if we right-click on this, so the outline will be added according to the property we have applied. 2 lines were added here. We kept the number of outline to here. Now we do 1 here, then click. So there will be only 1 outline here. After setting the parameter of that outline, we can also select any object and use shortcuts in it. So there are 3 options for that here. Alt plus U, Control plus Alt plus U, Shift plus Alt plus U. Outline is needed according to the property we have set up. After selecting the object, press Alt plus U. Then the option here is Add Inside. On its opposite side we need outline. Outline will be added inside. If we want to add an outside line without changing the properties, shortcut for that is Ctrl Alt U. This shortcut works on the opposite side of the Add Inside option here. Its third shortcut key is Shift Alt U. Now this is an object. It needs outline on both its sides. It needs an outline on the inside side and also on the outside. So for that, here is the shortcut to Shift Alt U. We have currently created it in closed shape. We can also apply this in open shape. Select and press Alt U. So, inside outlines will be added to it. If you press Ctrl plus Alt plus U, then side outline will be added outside it. If you press Shift plus Alt plus U, so outlines on both sides of it will be added. Here we kept stitch length too. So, it has been applied as 2 mm here. Afterwards, there is an option Rotate on Line. Here are the rotate online tools. We need to rotate this object by 0 degrees or 90 degrees in the X or Y axis. For that, they will select the object. Then click on the tool. Here a pencil-like cursor will appear. We have to rotate it at 0 degree. For that, the first click here. Then the reference line to rotate will click here. Then it will be objected. Now, we need to rotate this object in the y-axis. To do that, click on Rotate Online. Then we will do left click as I clicked. Second click will be done by pressing Ctrl. Then this object will rotate at 90 degrees. Then, after this, we have the option of Place on Line. We have to place the leaf we have made here on this line. The stitch length of the line is 3. Place this leaf on the line. As this line has a curve, these objects will also be placed and its angle will also change. Here is the Place on Line button. This tool has two shortcuts. The first one is Alt plus Shift plus F2. This shortcut opens the properties for Place on Line. The second is Alt F2 to use whatever property we have applied inside the object. First, we will select this line. After that, right-click on Place on Line. It will open here. First, we will use Scale to Fit. We need this leaf in the same size everywhere. So here the scale will fit on. First, we will select the run, then select the leaf. Then, left-click on the Place on Line button. This will be applied. Currently, all objects are applied on one side of the line. We have to alternate mirroring these leaves. So, here we can use Mirror Alternative Motif. Click on it. If you use shortcut Alt F2, then it will be applied. This has become an alternative mirror here. We have to mirror the leaf at the same point. So for that we can use Mirror Alternative Motif at same point. Turn it on, this will mirror the object at the same point. Then, afterward, there is an option, Gravitational Fall. Here let's take an object made of fill. Inside this, we need to apply this. Here, there is an option for gravitational fall. If you place this object in any angle, it will become 90 degrees. Now we rotate the sequined object. If you apply it, then it will be applied only at 90 degrees. Then, afterward, we have the option of motif gradient. This leaf will keep getting placed, and it will become smaller according to the percentage. You can reduce as much as you want according to the percentage. Here, there is an option for motif gradient. In this, we apply 95. This object will be applied and it will become 5% smaller. Select both objects, then click on the tool, and this will be applied. Here, each object has become 5% smaller. You can see that by the time it comes last, the object has become as much as 1 millimeter. Here we have to put a limit. For example, we use the gradient threshold for the object not to be smaller than 50%. Here, we are using 50%. Select both objects and click on the tool. The object will be smaller than 50%. Select Idential is used. All these objects will be reduced only up to 50%. Then we have the option Motif Gradient Angle. We will place this leaf. It has to be changed according to the angle. So here we can use Motif Gradient Angle. For example, let's write 5 degrees here. So each object will rotate by 5 degrees. So, the Motif Gradient Angle works in this way. Then after that there is the option Start at Stitches. Here it is used on the first stitch. We use scale to fit. Right now you can see here that this object has gone out of line. Let's take it down by doing it. And now let's use Start at Stick. Here we will set 2. You can see here we wrote 2, but here there are 3 stitches. We'll set 3 in Start at Stitches. So this basilica will place the leaf as much as our line. After that, there is the option to specify how many stitches to skip before placing the object. Here, we observed that it was coming on alternative stitches, skipping 1. How many stitches should the object come on? For that, you have to go to the object. There is an option to change name. Its shortcut is Ctrl plus Alt plus N. Then press Ctrl Alt N and it -0 is written. Now, if we apply this, it will come on every stitch. Now we have to do this so that there should be a leaf place by leaving 3 stitches. We write here -2 will be applied on 1 stitch leaving this 3 stitch. If we write -3 here, it will apply, skipping 4 stitches and placing on the 5th one. After that, we have the options Fit to Quadrant and Convert to Quadrant. We have drawn rectangle from central fill. We have to fit the star inside the rectangle. First, we will convert the drawing that we have done to a polygon. And here, we will need to keep the colors of both objects separate. We will make the rectangle red and the star green in color. So, first, we will select the rectangle, and then we will select the star. We'll click on the tool of Fit to Quadrant. So here you can see that this star fit perfectly on the boundary. Right now, we have two rectangles. First we convert both. Right now what we have created from central fill we need on top of it. So, first, we need to select this, then we need to select this. Fit, then we'll click on Quadrant. Then, here we have two objects. Here we have taken the central fill with sateen and the second is a star in the rectangle. Both of these are also converted to polygons. Now, let's change its properties a bit. Here we make its spacing 5 mm. And in the advanced settings, we enable return to same point. So, it will look something like this. We have to fill the star on these empty gaps. For that, we can use Fit to Quadrant, Convert to Quadrant. Before this, we need to convert this object to Quadrant. They will select sateen fill. Here, there is a button for Convert to Quadrant, click on it. Then the drawing object will come here. Then they will select this object by selecting the drawing object. Then, we will click on the Convert to Quadrant tool. So here we made this star of 7.53 but it will fit here according to the app. Here we will not need to make a single apple. After that the option is Fuse Editing. Here, a button for this is provided. We have applied sequence to this object. Right now in this object we have to convert sequin without changing the property. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H either A, B sequence, C, D sequence. So here, we can use Fuse Editing. For that, first we have to click on the tool. So here it will come like A, B sequin. Here there is A, B. If we want only B sequence, then we have to press to here, then B sequence will come. If we want to add C sequin after B sequin, so first we have to disable this button. As we had turned on Fuse Editing, that's when it appeared. On its opposite, here, we will press to once again. And then, press 3, so it will become C sequin. If you press 3, then C will go here. If we use it like this, then the C sequence will come here. If we need D sequin now, we have to disable the C sequin. To do that, press 3. Then press 4 will. So that we can apply D sequence here. Then disable 4 and press 5. So E sequin will appear. Then disable 5 and press 6. Then F sequin will come. Then disable 6 and press 7. So the G sequin will come here. To disable G sequin, we will use the number 7. The numeric button with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 90 above the button with alphabetic. Then, we will press 7 here to disable the G sequin. Then press 8, then it will go to sequin. So, here, we can apply it like this. Now, we need to apply a B sequin, meaning the sandwich sequin. First click on the Fuse Editing tool, then press 1, 2. So a B sequin will come here, then apply. 1, 2 to A, B sequence will come. 3, 4 will come to A, B, C, D. Again, if we want C, D sequence, then press 3 and 4 here. If we want E, F sequence, we will click 5, 6. So here comes E, F sequin. So, we can use fuse editing in this way. Now, we need to use fuse editing to remove the sequin. So here we will turn on fuse editing, then press E. Then cross symbol will come here. If we use Control by pressing Shift, then such double line rectangle will come. Whatever sequins come in the middle of this line will all be removed. If we want to remove more, then we will drag the mouse in that area. If we use Alt or press, then it comes in circle shape. Use it by pressing Ctrl. And if you draw the line, then the sequin is removed from there. Then, press Ctrl plus Alt and use it. Then, when you drag the mouse, an oval shape will appear. If you want to apply sequins as well, you can do that. For that, you need to press E once, then press S. The square that came in this will be removed. Here we will drag the mouse normally, then the sequin will be applied there. If you press it with Alt, then it will come in a circular shape. If you press it with Ctrl, then it will come in a line shape. If you press it with Ctrl plus Alt, then it will come in an oval shape. Then, in this, we can also manually add by clicking. Click here, the sequins will drop there.